I make reference to this Nobel laureate, Akerlof. He gave an example. The time is probably very fast. Lemon is bad car is used car is called lemon, and good used car is called peach. Now, in the market of used car, people are always suspicious that the seller is not telling the truth. So they will put a lower price on that. Owner of peach cars is always doesn't get the right price for his price, because the other man is suspecting him that it is not a good car. So what happens in the market? Slowly peach cars goes out of the market. Peach cars are sold through personal relationships, to relatives, to friends, and to those, and only lemons come to the market. And this is the problem of information and information cost. How to know that a car is lemon and it is a peach? In order to determine that information either is not available, and if it is available, then it is very costly. You can go to the various companies to find out, is this a good car, but then you have to pay for it. And there is imperfection in the market. This he is mentioning about the conventional financial system. For Islamic financial system, this problem is even more serious. And Sharia knew this problem from the very beginning. Information cost. The entire system, ethical system of Islam, and business ethics in particular, they emphasize information, reveal information, be transparent, do not tell lie, do not hide information. When you sell a car, you have to mention what are the problems in this car. La taqulu amwalakum bainakum bil batil. These are the teachings. So Islam has taken care of the information cost. It is a part of the system. But when implementing Islamic financial system, this part has been just ignored or kept away. And it is not that we don't know how to implement this part. Islamic system for 1600 years have been in practice. They have grown economically. They have eliminated poverty. Development has been made in the society. There is a statement from the chief executive of Hewlett Packard. I think you might have seen it, who talks about the Islamic medieval ages, and she has made a very precise statement of Islamic system, that was a regime where economy was growing, finance was growing, development was growing, poverty was going down, education was increasing, knowledge was increasing, scientific innovation. She's on record on this, and she suffered a lot on that account. So the economies were working fully, and there was a system. It is only a matter of finding out how that system was working. What were the institutions they were using for dealing with these type of problems? Do we need banks? Let us see how they did without the banks. Court decisions are now available in the archives, particularly in Turkey. And Duke University has already got those decisions relating to economic matters, and they are doing research on this. But they have a different perspective for doing the research. But from the archives, you can find that how the financial problems of this moral hazard and adverse selection were solved or were tackled. Islamic finance chose to continue to work within the framework that promotes interest-based finance. We are using their institution, but those institutions are promoting conventional finance. They are not for promoting Islamic finance. Those institutions, they are reducing they are not reducing information costs. Our problem, Islamic Finance problem, is how to reduce information costs. If they have information about good projects, then Islamic finance insurance system will flourish in a true sense. But in order to get that information, that is a costly information. But there are no institutions. They are using the institution of conventional system, which did not reduce the information cost. They in fact minimized the need to acquire the information, bringing the collaterals and guarantees and securing the debt as well as interest. They just minimize the need to get the information, to acquire information. And still, despite all these things, collateral, they could not stop the financial crisis. Now, quickly, though I wanted to discuss this in detail, but I will not have time. What should we do now? How to reach from here to there in the diagram that I had shown. Either we have to come back to X, which is very difficult, almost impossible, or travel from Y to Z in a semicircle, which is a very long way. So what can at least we do is help those who have not yet took a start and tell them how to go from X to they have not yet taken a start to go to Y, and we can help them. Let us go directly to Z. Think tank institutions like IIIT and institutions of higher learning like in Islamic University in Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, Indonesia and Pakistan. It is their duty, it is the duty of these academic institutions to work either on an individual agenda of these institutions or a joint agenda of research to discover the details of own system for the contemporary world. What institutions we need, what reforms we need. The basic reforms we need is market reforms. If we want to do Islamic finance, we have to reform our market. And the whole fiqh of exchange, fiqh al-bayu', if you go through those fiqh al-bayu' or these volumes and volumes of fiqh al-bayu', you will find the only objective of all those rules and regulations in fiqh book is to make markets competitive, to reveal information, to develop institutions of information. So how to develop those institutions now in the contemporary world? This is what the academic world of today, Muslim academic world of today, and even the non-Muslim, they should do it and to find the solution to the crisis. Just for example of institutions, modern concept of microfinance institution is so much celebrated. Everybody knows. Cynthia knows about the Grameen Bank, right? They got even the Nobel Prize. Besides being interest-based and declared exploitative by many people, very simple point that you will notice is that poor is forced to finance the poor. Poor finance the poor, not the rich. Their money remains among themselves. It is only the poor's finance which gets circulated among the poor. And this is not our approach. This is not Islamic approach. Islam says that the money of the rich, affluent classes should circulate in the poor classes.